I am Aliga Lingappa, Assistant Professor in Physics, Government Postgrad College, Siriguppa. So today I will discuss about oscillatory motion, so-called simple harmonic motion. To and fro, back and forth, up and down motion of a particle about a mean position is called an oscillatory motion, in which a particle moves either side of equilibrium or mean position is an oscillatory motion. So we know that we have different types of motion in our nature: translatory motion, a rotatory motion, and oscillatory motion. If a body moves along a straight path, is known as a translatory motion. If a body moves around a central position, then the body is said to have rotatory motion. If a body moves to and fro, back and forth, or up and down continuously about its mean position or equilibrium position, then the body is said to have oscillatory motion. The examples for oscillatory motions, they are simple pendulum, a swing, prongs of tuning fork, hands of walking persons. So these are the examples for oscillatory motion. It is a kind of periodic motion bounded between two extreme points. The object will keep on moving between two extreme points about a fixed point is called a mean position or equilibrium position along any path. There will be a restoring force directed towards equilibrium position or a mean position. In an oscillatory motion, the net force on the particle is zero at the mean position. The mean position is a stable equilibrium position. A periodic motion, a motion repeats itself after an equal interval of time. Then a simple harmonic motion or SHM. Simple harmonic motion or SHM is defined as a motion in which the restoring force is directly proportional to the displacement of the body from its mean position. The direction of this restoring force is always towards mean position. So the simple harmonic motion, which can be defined as, it is an oscillatory motion in which the restoring force is directly proportional to the displacement of a body from its mean position or equilibrium position and is always directed towards mean position. The simple harmonic motion is also defined as is an oscillatory motion in which the acceleration of the particle at any position is directly proportional to its displacement from its mean position or equilibrium position and is always directed towards its mean position. So, the concept of simple harmonic motion, the definition of simple harmonic motion in terms of restoring force or in terms of acceleration. Just see the diagram which indicates that the particle which executing oscillatory motion or to and fro motion which moves from mean position to extreme position, further extreme position to mean position. where A that indicates it's a maximum displacement of the particle from its mean position, so called amplitude. Extreme point means it's a point of maximum displacement of an oscillating particle from its mean position. Then what are the characteristics of simple harmonic motion? Simple harmonic motion, it is a periodic motion. Acceleration is directly proportional to its displacement from its mean position. Acceleration is always directed towards the mean position. It can be represented by either sine or cosine functions. So, the characteristics of simple harmonic motion, it is a periodic motion. Acceleration is directly proportional to its displacement from its mean position. Acceleration is always directed towards its mean position. It can be represented by either sine or cosine functions. So these are the characteristics of a simple harmonic motion. So types of simple harmonic motion. So we have two types of simple harmonic motion: linear simple harmonic motion and angular simple harmonic motion. Then what is a linear simple harmonic motion? What is the example for a simple harmonic motion? When a particle moves to and fro about a fixed point or about a equilibrium position, about a mean position, along with a straight line, then its motion is called linear simple harmonic motion. When a particle, if it moves to and fro about a fixed point or equilibrium position or mean position along a straight path, then its motion is called linear simple harmonic motion. Example, a spring mass system where a spiral spring which moves up and down along a straight path, so called linear simple harmonic motion. Then second one, angular simple harmonic motion. When a system oscillates angular along with respect to a fixed axis or a mean position or equilibrium position, then its motion is called angular simple harmonic motion. What about the simple pendulum, which executing a to and fro motion along a curved path, so called angular simple harmonic motion. So time period of frequency of simple harmonic motion. It is a time taken by a particle to complete one oscillation is known as a time period. Maybe in case of linear simple harmonic motion, or maybe in case of angular simple harmonic motion. In both the cases, whatever the time taken by the particular body or object to complete one oscillation is known as a time period. So time period T is equal to 2 pi by omega, where omega angular velocity or angular frequency of an oscillating particle. Frequency means the number of oscillations per second is defined as the frequency is equal to 1 by t, and angular frequency omega is equal to 2 pi f is equal to 2 pi by t. So frequency and angular frequency. So now we have discussed about the derivation for expression for displacement of a particle executes simple harmonic motion. Let us consider a particle which moves in the circular path of radius a in anticlockwise direction. Let x be the initial position of the particle which moves from x to p with the angular velocity omega and linear velocity v. Then you draw the radius vector from the point P to the center O. Let OP is known as radius vector. Where theta is the angle subtended by the radius vector when the particle travels from the position x to position P with an angular velocity, uniform angular velocity omega. Then the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point on the path of the circle to the y-axis, which travels from O to N, where ON that indicates y, where y is the displacement of foot of the particle perpendicular drawn from the position of the particle to the y-axis. So, as the particle moves from y to x, x to y, the foot of the perpendicular moves from O to y. A particle moves from y to x dash, the foot of the perpendicular moves from y to O. If the particle moves from x dash to y dash, the foot of the particle moves from O to y dash. If the particle moves from y dash to x, foot of the particle moves from y dash to O. So as the particle moves in the circular path, it's a foot which moves from O to y, y to O, O to y dash to O. That means in this case, the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the position of the particle to the y dash, which executes simple harmonic motion, so called up and down motion, as shown in the diagram. Let us consider a particle P moves on the circumference of a circle of radius A with uniform angular velocity omega. Let Pn is the perpendicular drawn from point P to diameter y dash as shown in the above diagram. From the diagram, from the triangle, POX is equal to theta, then OP is equal to A and ON is equal to Y. Then from the triangle ONP, then sin theta is equal to ON by OP. So ON is equal to OP sin theta. Let this is equation number 1. We know that theta is equal to omega t. Omega is equal to theta by t. By the basic definition, angular velocity is the rate of change of angular displacement. So omega is equal to theta by t, then theta is equal to omega t. Then in the above expression, where theta, which can be replaced by omega t, then we will get, then equation 1 becomes y is equal to a sin omega t, where OP that indicates the radius of the circular path, say A that indicates amplitude of the wave. So that means y is equal to a sin omega t. Let this is equation number 2. This is the expression of equation of simple harmonic motion, where y is equal to a sin omega t is the simple harmonic equation. So then the expression for a velocity of a particle executes simple harmonic motion. Consider equation y is equal to a sin omega t. Let this is equation number 1. Then the differentiating equation 1 with respect to t, then we will get dy by dt is equal to v, which is equal to differentiation of a sin omega t, that becomes omega a cos omega t. Differentiation of sin theta is equal to cos theta. Based on that, dy by dt is equal to v is equal to omega a cos omega t. So further, v is equal to omega a cos omega t. Let this is equation number 2. Then we know that cos omega t is equal to root of 1 minus sin square omega t. Let this is equation number 3. We know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Then cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Then cos theta is equal to root of 1 minus sin square theta. So based on that, say cos omega t is equal to root of 1 minus sin square omega t. Let this is equation number 3. Again from equation 1, sin omega t is equal to y by a, where sin square omega t, which can be replaced by y square by a square. So which is equal to root of a square minus y square into 1 by a. Then substituting this in equation 2, then finally we will get, then the equation 2 becomes v is equal to omega root of a square minus y square. V is equal to omega root of a square minus y square. Thus, the velocity of a particle executing simple harmonic motion, where v is equal to omega root of a square minus y square is the expression for the particle, the velocity of the particle which executing simple harmonic motion. Then expression for acceleration of a particle which executing simple harmonic motion. Consider equation y is equal to a sin omega t. Let this is equation number 1. Differentiating equation 1 with respect to t. Then we get dy by dt is equal to v is equal to omega a cos omega t. Then v is equal to omega a cos omega t. Let this is equation number 2. Again differentiating equation 2 with respect to t. Then we will get dv by dt is equal to a. By the basic definition, acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. So dv by dt, that gives acceleration. So dv by dt is equal to a, which is equal to the differentiation of a cos omega t, that becomes minus omega square a sin omega t. So a is equal to minus omega square a sin omega t, where the factor a sin omega t, which is equal to y by the equation 1. So y is equal to a sin omega t. So in that expression, where a sin omega t, which can be replaced by y. So but omega t is equal to y, a sin omega t is equal to y. So therefore, a is equal to minus omega square y. So this is the expression for acceleration. A is equal to minus omega square by omega square y. So thus the acceleration of a particle which executing simple harmonic motion. So in this class we have discussed about simple harmonic motion, nature of simple harmonic motion, how the simple harmonic motion which takes place, then what are the characteristics of simple harmonic motions, then the equation for a simple harmonic motion, then the velocity of a particle which executing simple harmonic motion, and the acceleration of the particle which executing simple harmonic motion, and so on. Thank you.